before the advent of modern signal processing technology. Linguists and psychologists believed that speech perception was a fairly uncomplicated, straightforward process. Theoretical linguistics. Description of spoken language relied on the use of sequential strings of abstract, context-invariant segments or phonemes which provided the mechanism of contrast between lexical items, for example, distinguishing Pat from bat, one, to the immense analytic success and relative ease of approaches using such symbolic structures led language researchers to believe that the physical so that the acoustics corresponding to consecutive phonemes would concatenate like an acoustic alphabet or a string of beads stretched out in time. If that were the case, perception of the linguistic message in spoken utterances would be a trivial matching process of acoustics to contrastive. Speech production is the process by which thoughts are translated into speech. This includes the selection of words, the organization of relevant grammatical forms, and then the articulation of the resulting sounds by the motor system using the vocal apparatus. And next is stages in speech perception. Speech perception is a complex process that involves several stages, from the physical sound waves entering the ear to the brain, interpreting the meaning of the words. Here's a breakdown of the key stages. First, acoustic analysis. The first stage involves the physical characteristics of sound waves. Our ears detect sound waves and convert them into electrical signals that travel to the brain. Second is auditory processing. In the auditory brainstem, the electrical signals are further processed to extract specific features from the sound wave. Third, phonetic analysis. At this stage, the brain takes the auditory information and starts to identify the basic units of sound in speech, which are called phonemes. Phonemes are the smallest units of sound that can change the meaning of a word. Fourth, lexical access. Once the phonemes are identified, the brain accesses the mental lexicon, which is a mental dictionary containing stored representations of words. And the last, semantic integration. In this final stage, the brain integrates the meaning of the perceived word with the context of the surrounding words and the listener's knowledge of the world. This allows us to understand the overall message being conveyed. Next is auditory, phonetic versus acoustic phonetics. Phonetics and acoustic phonetics are integral branches of linguistics that delve into the intricate realm of speech sounds. Phonetics, as a comprehensive field, scrutinizes the sounds of speech in terms of their production, transmission, and reception. It encompasses articulatory phonetics, which examines how sounds are physically articulated, auditory phonetics, which explores how sounds are perceived, and phonetic transcription, which involves representing sounds in written symbols. Here is a brief comparison between phonetics and acoustic phonetics. Definition: phonetics is the branch of linguistics that deals with the sounds of speech, their production, transmission, and reception. Focus: phonetics focuses on the physical properties of speech sounds, including how they are articulated. Articulatory phonetics, how they are perceived. And next is acoustic phonetics. Definition: acoustic phonetics is a subfield of phonetics that deals with the physical properties of speech sounds as they travel through the air in the form of sound waves. Focus: acoustic phonetics focuses on the acoustic characteristics of speech sounds. Thank you very much for your attention. See you when I see you.